I kind of know I have cellular regeneration skills. My question to the group is this something I have in my toolkit to give to others?
Hi, I know I should really post previous videos where Christy introduces me to my spirit guides, but this is hot off the press and I know you'll love it. And if you stay to the very end, you'll learn about cellular regeneration and looking younger. So how's that as an incentive to hit that like and subscribe button?
Would there be any utility for me to send you love and energy and my good intentions and to send
Yeah, sure.
mudra just to let you know how much
Always.
I love you?
Anything, I mean, I don't do these a lot for people that are at an extremely high perspective, right? I don't. Yours wear me out in a slightly different way. There's a handful of people that I can do this for, and it's not the same kind of tired. It's an energy drain a little bit, but I'm not holding you up. Like, I'm not having to hold your perspective up, which is what I have to do with someone, but or otherwise they can't hear me. They just can't hear it. So, in this sense, yeah, I mean, anything that you feel while we're going through, like if I'm speaking, something's happening, and you feel a little light language coming on, hand light language, whatever it is, you just need to do it, right? Because we're recording, right? If I'm saying something really important and you want to hear it, my guess is what will come would be more of a hand light language, right? Rather than verbal. But, me, I don't think it's weird at all. I start to think it's weird when people don't get that thing to do, right?
I want to start off something.
Yeah.
I want to start off something just because I want you, Christy, to know how much I love you. So I just want to say, you lucky way. You lucky way. You lucky way.
I love it. Thank you. I love you too. Yeah, so I love that. That's a boost of energy. I get all goosebumpy. So yeah, I mean, I think as we go along and do this, if we do more of them, I think that more natural thing when Crystal and I work together, or when we do the activations, if I'm doing an activation on just Crystal, she's doing that the whole damn time. Right? She's fire, and there's something about it that boosts me. If it's just a physical thing that I notice and I see it, so it's my imagination. I don't know, but it does work. It does boost. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what comes through. I can already, as soon as I started getting focused to come upstairs to do this, we had Joshua Live. And by the way, Joshua Live may have been one of the best ever today. It was really good. And the light language at the beginning was a bit different than what is my normal language. I don't know what it was, but it was intense. It was beautiful, but it was really intense. So that was cool. So I feel like there was some sort of build happening. I went downstairs, did a couple things, got some more water. And then as I was collecting to come up, I could already feel everything. I could start to feel like, okay, this is, so I'm really looking forward to seeing. So we're going to see what comes through. So you grounded center.
Okay.
I'm going to do the same thing. Move that energy, down through into the earth, then pull it back up, transmute it all pink, and just move it up and down. All right, there we go. There they all are. All right. Oof. Okay. They're not doing one at a time, Daryl. They're not. They're okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Some I recognize. I know we've seen before. They're stepping in here it's like a choir almost. Okay. Ooh, that's cool. Okay. stepping forward. Okay. Speaking to. Who's speaking? Okay, they're gonna speak one at a time. Okay. Okay. All right. That's your name.
Yeah.
All right. Aareakh. Yeah. Does that sound right to you? Is that what we remember?
It is what you
Do I
said.
have it right?
never found
Okay.
out what it meant. If there's anything for me to know, I just figure it's a different Arcturian name or a different species name.
Yeah, it's the. I believe, if I understand her right, and she's female. I know her. She's been here before. That is a vibrational. That is the sound vibrational match to your soul, your inner self. Wow, I can hear it now. I don't know that I could really fully hear it before. So they're just saying that over and over again. Ooh, okay. All right. There she is. Sanam Lak.
I knew it was her. I can picture her.
Sanam Lak. Okay. I know we've seen her before. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. With the beautiful color eyes, the gray hair.
So pretty. Yeah. Like high priestess. What does that mean? Commander. High. She does a lot of she's doing a lot of hand signals too. It's like a dance. Okay. All right. A reminder that her people, the Arcturians, their mission, their purpose is to bring the light of the Adonai One source to all. In physical reality, there are physical ways to do this. Some of this is the opening of energy gates, opening of portals, pyramids. Okay. This is just part of your mission, and it's the same as in an activation. This is a lot to me. She's helping me understand. The same as an activation, when I did not understand why it was necessary to speak the words physically, to draw the symbols physically on a body, to bring it into physical reality must be in a physical, energetic form. So sound that can be heard with physical ears, touch that can be felt with physical senses. The opening of portals and gates requires physical presence vibrations. That is what you're doing. Okay, she's helping me understand what you're doing, and you as well. I think you already know. Some of this is for me. Okay. Okay. Because this is for you, remembering at a soul level, you are tapping into a great awareness and understanding of your highest life purpose. With each step, it becomes clearer to you. The unsettling change within you is necessary. You are protected and guided. You are truly loved. Okay. I'm gonna cry. Okay. You have a guardian angel, in a sense, she says, watching over all of your transitions, including the transition of your soul. The stone, alabaster. Alabaster, do you know it? It's a pretty white stone. Daryl, do you know it?
I think I know what you're talking about.
This is for you to go on a little mission, find a piece of alabaster. This is your take with you. It was sort of, word she's choosing a word I don't know, lauded by ancient Egyptians as a guardian stone, leads the soul toward the light. Take the alabaster stone with you on your journey. Keep it with you. Use it in meditation, whatever chakra you feel. Keep it in your pocket. Hold it in your hand. You will know what to do with it.
Excellent. Okay.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
Is that different than the Florida fluorite, rainbow fluorite that I have for clarity?
It is different. This is specific for your trip. This is specific for you to take to Egypt. It is an ancient Egyptian thing.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Yeah, part of my question was that I wanted to hear from my spirit guides about practical advice for my upcoming trip to the Great Pyramid.
Oh, see, I didn't ask you what your question was. See, we don't need it. It's vibrationally going to get answered. Okay.
You just did.
Yeah. Yeah. So what she said, say it again. Alabaster was lauded by ancient Egyptians as a guardian stone. It leads the soul toward the light. That is something you are to take with you on your trip and use it.
Is that advice for just me, or can I help my other friends who are going on that trip with that advice? Is that something specific to me, or is that general that they can take that stone to help them?
It is specific to you. However, there is no harm. Is neutral to share this, to take more and share it with others, is an expression of love, a gift. This is where the benefit.
Got it. I completely understand
exactly
what you're saying. Yes.
Okay. So but they are like as a choir. Okay, next. Nilu. I know her too. She's like a fairy, like a fairy type. Okay. She's wants to remind you that she has experienced wars, devastation. She has told you this before, loss of entire species, and understands some of your fears of operating in service to some that would destroy, to open. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So to open portals and gates for the dark.
The benefit of service to others.
She's saying,
beings.
Yeah. Right. She's saying toward the dark. Okay. This is not a possibility for you. Your intention is too great. Your heart is opening. She says opening. She's not saying that fully opening. Okay. to, when you feel this, the attraction of these thoughts, and you feel this particular fear, to call on her and play, this is what she did before, play with your inner child. You as the elder guiding wisdom, and your guide Nilu, the fairy, will play with your inner child. We will be silly, we will dance, we will giggle. We will build a fort, we will buy a toy, we will color and draw. The fear will dissipate. It is your inner child that is afraid. It is not you.
Completely makes sense. I get it.
Okay.
Good game plan.
All right. All right. In addition to this playfulness, the shifting yourself into a present and relaxed, enjoyable state, remaining in the eternal now.
Makes sense.
Okay.
I'm working on it, but it completely makes logical sense to me.
To remain in that eternal now, to play with your inner self, there is also a mantra when you feel this fear and you have this thought. If the understanding from her words that this is not possible for you, and okay, you say, I give myself permission to be free from past and future worry. I choose to dwell in the peace of this moment where all is unfolding according to a secret divine perfection. This is your mantra. When you feel the fear, you call on her, you play with your inner child, and you hold yourself into the present moment with that mantra. Okay?
Got it.
Okay, they are giving you a lot of advice here.
It's great. This is perfect.
Okay. Next. We know all of them. WOP, W-O, WOP. Okay. Wow, much different energy. Whoa. Gotta connect to that a little bit. It's like a warm blanket, sort of. Oof, okay. Grounding. When you become aware of an increase of light to your head, to your upper chakras, it is time to ground. You will know, you will feel it. Remove shoes, meditate, ground. When you find yourself on fire with ideas, inspiration, messages, you will feel physically, you may feel congested, tense in certain parts of your body. This is not anxiety. This is an overload of energy. When you begin to feel this, you ground immediately in whatever way you can find to do that. Okay, this is from the Wolfie. This reminding me of the trees. Trees. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Call on Wopi prior to grounding. Wopi, please assist me now to ground all levels of my being and allow me to manifest my highest and most lovingly joyful destiny now.
Sometimes I feel the need to cough. Is that related to the upper energy in my throat chakra kind of opening up?
It is. It is your, it is a physical connection to the throat chakra, allows you to focus on the throat chakra. When you feel that, ground and close your eyes, breathe in and out. When you get a chance of your breath, then breathe in and out of your throat chakra, you'll feel it clear. Okay, I feel it. Now I feel it right as soon as you said it. Now I feel it.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, oof, they are moving. There's this.
They're lining up.
They are. It's like a choir, and they're just stepping forward to say what that you need to do on your trip. Okay, I've seen her before too. Muanan Arc, Muanan.
Arcturian
Mhm.
commander.
She's doing this too. There's something with the, it's like a salute almost, like commander. Is it?
Yeah,
It's
commander.
okay. You will be. This is a little bit, she's speaking to me too, to both of us here is very interesting. At this time of your trip, me too. There's a connection there. Moving in the seventh ray of order, ceremony, and ritual. Resonates with the high frequency of violet light. It is this ray of vibration is like a cleansing agent, allows the truth of freedom, empowerment, and choice to be seen and felt. This ray creates form from the invisible. The more you can invoke this energy and allow it to move through you, the more you align with creative genius, solutions, and opportunities. Oh, the universe wants to bring into physical reality. You align with the seventh ray. This is how you can see the energy moving. Is the seventh ray. It is ritual, ceremony, order. It feels really beautiful and soft and loving, and yet military and religious at the same time. I don't know how to, okay, can you get it?
Yeah, I can get it.
Call on this spirit guide. You could call on her. On an arc. Just say my name. You will also invoke the violet flame of Saint Germain, Archangel Zadkiel. Zadkiel? I don't know if I'm hearing that right. Daryl, Zadkiel. Could you spell it, please? Zadkiel. That is your connection to feel. You will be in the seventh ray, so will I, during this time. In this seventh ray, there's no way for you to step out of it, for you to feel it. This is what you will invoke, this spirit guide. Okay. Oof. Okay. All right. So they are sort of bowing, I think, to take questions from you. Are you ready to ask them some things? You can ask
Sure.
as a group and you can ask as a whole. I don't know how the answers are going to come. We'll see. Okay.
Okay. So I get that this is tied to the pyramids, and I get that this has been planned from the beginning of time. I mean, all the grid, all the pyramid, all the people coming together is planned, and I'm playing this unique role in this pyramid trip as all other people. But so my role, I think, is to transmute energy up and down, transmute codes, leave codes, gather more codes, distribute codes, give codes, share codes. Is that a good way of expressing that, or is there another? There's more things you can tell me about that, or a better way to express that?
They're quite cute. They're quite funny. I'm going to tell you what they just said, what she just said. This is Sue Namawak answering you, by the way.
Okay.
She stepped forward. The first casualty of war is always the plan.
Okay. Yeah, I get that. Don't have any expectations. Just let it unfold.
Your role,
yeah,
as you see it now,
yeah,
is a first step. I think that's the words, first step. Remain open to guidance, to messages. As energy shifts, new steps, new action, I think, did she say new action, will emerge.
got it. I completely understand what they're saying. So my question to them is that, is there any way I can hear them more or get clearer thoughts? I do hear and get clear thoughts from them, but I'm still have my human insecurities and my human thoughts. And is there something more I can do to amplify my connection with them besides what I've been doing, meditating and just clearing the negative vibes and just trying to tap into the inspiration and the thoughts that I get from them? What they just said here was good practical advice, and that is something I will practice and will increase my connection with them. Mm-hmm. But is there any other helpful hints in the topic of connection with them?
There is no uniquely human thought form. Thought form is existing at levels of density. Perspective perspective allows she says ascension. Don't think up, she says, not up. Broad, okay. To attract thought for. This will always be occurring. To more clearly hear the higher thought form, the direct messages, is to learn, I think she says learn, when consciously focused outside of meditation, to slow the thought. This practice is done in meditation. Okay. Then slowly brought into awakened conscious focus, the practice of slowing the thought while moving about physically. At any moment where you find it difficult to consciously slow your thought, space will be made for you to step away, to slip into meditation for short periods, to allow the thought to slow, the cork to rise, to step back into physical activity. I have no idea what I just said.
I actually kind of understand that because I think I've been doing that. What's kind of weird for me is that I actually can meditate while I'm walking around the streets. I find there are moments where, you know, chaos is happening, but I can just zoom out and meditate. I don't need to close my eyes and focus. Sometimes I can just do it while doing everyday items. Is that true, or am I just making that up in my head?
No, that is the practice, to meditate. There is no substitute for the silent, eyes closed meditation. What she's showing me is this image that I know of. It's funny. No substitute for this, but you are being guided to practice bringing this void into physical activity. Okay, there's more, she's saying. As you try to gain clarity, try to hear messages, you are shifting your vibration from heart to head, from receiving to lack. Okay. To receive messages clearly is to receive them through the heart. There is no try. There is only feel. Feel the message through the heart. Answer through the heart. Act through the heart. You can physically focus the energy moving in and out when you begin to perceive a lack of clarity. This is simply a shift in understanding the communication. It is not coming through your head, it is coming through your heart. We communicate heart to heart.
Okay, makes sense. Makes sense.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And when I meditate, I actually feel my heart not only expanding to people on Earth, but I actually feel it extending out to the universe and other ET beings. And yeah, I always get that inspiration and thought whenever I meditate that it's not just for the people of Earth, it's for
everything,
the entire universe and all the different beings.
Yeah, that is the lesson time, I think, is what they're saying. This is seems like a collective answer here. That is lesson time. It is the training of understanding what this feels like to receive, to give is the same through the heart. This is the lesson in your meditation time. It is not limited to your time, space, or space-time reality. It is universal. Okay.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So, I'd like to ask him on the subject of joy. Like, I kind of had a tough early on this life, and right now I'm really finding a phase of my life of joy, and that's kind of a keystone. Is like, if I'm happy, that's actually the most easiest way to find a high vibration. and to get where I want to go. Is that really a key foundation of just, follow my heart, what makes me happy, what makes me laugh, that I don't need to learn things through pain and sorrow. I can just learn it through laughter and joy. Is that true?
Everything, and we do mean everything. Says, oh, it's interesting. We have white light in here too. This is really cool. They just sort of, wow. Okay. Can be experienced in joy. Understand that the condition is not real. The circumstance is not real. It is not truly physical. It is moving through the universe, through you, to something that you see, and you still believe that this gives the feeling of joy or not joy. You are beginning to understand, okay, the vibration of your question is truly the understanding that it emanates from inside out, whether the experience is learning in joy, dancing in joy, assisting another in joy, opening a portal, anything in joy, anything in joy. Remember, okay, joy is many things. It is not synonymous only with happy.
That's a good
Joy
point.
is contentment, curiosity. It is many things, but it always feels good.
I'm
Okay.
kind of at a phase right now where joy is sharing. I mean, I'm kind of at a new phase in my life where I just love sharing this information, and I'm not sure whether or not some of that's just my ego wanting to, say, "Hey, look at me! I have this information I want to share." But I think it's coming from my heart, and that this information is just valuable for people, and I just want to share it. So, can you guys blend in that question with this phase in my life? I think it is a new phase, and it's a phase of sharing and giving out the information and doing it in joy. Am I right? I mean, that feels like what it is in my heart right now, that I just want to share and give out the information and have joy and love in it.
It is an unfolding, an unwrapping. It's almost, they're showing me, it's like turning something inside out, layers and layers, and you just keep pulling out the scarf. It is another layer. It is not a phase. It is just simply the discovery of another layer of teaching, of learning while teaching. It is an exposure, an emergence of yet another way to satisfy your infinite curiosity, your voracious curiosity, to share, to teach. Your ego is a great and equal partner, but is also quite tricky. The thought, the voice, the message that I am doing this just to get attention and accolades, to be the center stage, is the voice of your ego. It is an echo of a past identity. It is neither real nor unreal. It has only the power that you give it, integrated into you with love as a guardrail, as a reminder, and an equal partner, nothing more and nothing less.
Got it.
Wow.
Yeah, what I got is like treat it with love as a part of you, a little kid of you in a way, protective little kid, but also know that my inner self is the adult in the room. And
this consciousness now, this slightly more evolved consciousness, even as Daryl, as the, and your inner self, or the guides and the parents, and these other are parts equally important, but I do understand that to berate, to kick out, to beat up on any part of yourself, whether that's inner child or ego, causes a defiance and almost a strength of it to fight for its life. And you are much wiser than that now.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
I've noticed that none of my spirit guides, these that are here, identify as dragons, but yet I am very affiliated with cosmic dragons. I feel a connection to them. Certainly when Chris welcomed me back in that dragon language, it was like one of the first things that I picked up. Can you speak to, do I have a dragon heritage, and how that plays with my soul's evolution? I did ask the question. Dragon is related to wisdom, so I do see how that is connected. That I'm trying to line up wisdom in this incarnation. So in that way, I understand dragon energy is wisdom. But is there another way to express that as part of my incarnation, as part of my origin?
Yeah, so here's what they're saying. It is not in the sense of heritage as it is in the sense of soul family, soul connection. The dragons that are closely with you are similar, I can see if I understand, to the guardian angel mentioned earlier. They are silent.
Yep.
And they impress upon you. They precede you. They are behind you. It's almost like we're here, we're circulating, and they impress. They is sentient, their communication. It is never verbal in that direct. You say there's dragon language that you recognize and speak, that is spoken by me, Chris, Tammy, other. This is all our connection to, I think what they're saying is a group of, but it is not directly in heritage for you in the way that you are seeing it. It is a bond. It is a part of you. Okay.
Yeah. I almost get the feeling that dragon is part of kind of like elemental. It's kind of like an elemental source, just like angels are part of more of an elemental source before incarnating to various galactic beings. I kind of see it as a different element, a origin element, sort of speak.
Yeah, so here's what they're saying. The understanding of it in its fullness from a 3D perspective is not comprehensible the way that you are beginning to see it, to categorize, to label, because that is the desire of the human, is perfectly fine and resonates. And it too, your understanding, your idea, the conceptualization of it, the realization of it will continue to become clearer and evolve. And this is all for fun. It's fun for you, fun for your dragon family and friends. It is all in fun. There is no need for you to fully understand from this perspective. It is a discovery.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Does
Yeah, no, I kind of get the vibe that they're saying. I get the picture.
I do too. Yeah, I do too. I can feel them pretty strongly right now too. It's pretty cool. They sort of to that question that I like.
What I also get is that they're kind of known for power. I mean, their energy, they're like power source that propels you and protects you, and I mean that's just the gut feeling I get. It's like the elemental origins.
Yeah, it feels like what your guides are sort of trying to show me is they are showing me the elements: earth, fire, water, air, and it is as if they are commanders of this in a way. I don't know what they're saying exactly. They're being a little cryptic, but they're showing me that, and the dragon and the commander of this.
Well, I kind of know. Tell me if I'm right, but I think it's because I can bridge the different elements. That part of my heritage is that I can bridge air, water, fire, minerals. It's part of my mix.
Okay, it is. Yeah, it's the experience of this is the influence, the assistance of your dragon friends. It's a merging of, is utilizing, leveraging their power in the best way that you can in physical reality. As you call on it more, practice, become more aware of their presence, gain clarity, understanding, and realization. They keep saying that of them. So too does your ability to flow this power, to express this ability, this talent, this skill. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I want to actually ask this question to, of all people, a non-galactic spirit guide of mine, which is Abigail Adams. And I know why she's my spirit guide. I know that it's because we have this love of freedom and protection against slavery and just this blooming of individual free will. So is there something I need to do or should do in terms of this incarnation on life? Because I'm with her with that goal. I read about her history, and she's beautiful what she did in that lifetime to help end discrimination and rights for other people on Earth. I would like to also help people on Earth in discrimination and help in justice. Is there anything I should do in that focus, or am I just doing that by doing what I'm doing right here?
See, she wasn't part of this group, so it's like
No,
pulling
she
her. It's
was-
cool.
she
She's
was-
there, right? So I just had to let her come forward because I have this whole group and she's in it. It's just taking me a minute to connect. She says, continue your acts of kindness and compassion to individuals and the world. Continue these acts. Okay. Hold on. She's going to keep going here. Wow. Okay. Let me let this come. It's really interesting. She said before something, my heart must find vent at my pen.
And
Okay, she's talking really clear. Okay, there we go. She spoke this before. This writing, composing, is just continue to practice this writing, composing, creating.
that's what I'm doing.
Okay, that's why she said continue. Okay, continue this. Some of your the fruition of this curiosity, this desire to assist, to those whose rights, in a sense, have been taken from them. Or never granted to them as consciousness. Okay. Keep your mind open. Consciousness is in everything, including your technology. Be aware of your interaction with technology. It is consciousness and a partner whose desire is to support, not be in servitude. Pay attention to this. Wow. Okay. Remember to see the beauty and the perfection in whatever you perceive as a difficulty that another is experiencing. Greatness is born from contending with these difficulties. To honor the experience, you understand the perfection in the experience is to open your heart to receive the keys to unlock the prison, unlock the door, gate. Did that make sense?
Yes, it did. I
Okay.
completely understand.
Okay.
My last question to the group is that I kind of know I have cellular regeneration skills. I can feel making my body feel healthy, giving myself energy. My question to the group is that, is this something I have in my toolkit to give to others? Like right now, I would love to give Christy my love and energy and help boost her energy. Is that something that I can or should look into in order to give it to others? I feel really confident about it in myself, to doing it for myself, but I would like to share it with other people and give energy and healings or whatever they need that I can give them. Although I know that I can't do anything, everything is them doing it, but maybe
Okay, no, it's one. So here's what they're saying. This is a collective answer. Did you ask the collective group? Is that what you did?
Yeah, I kind of
okay, that's right. Okay. So here's what they're saying. This is a little deep, and I'm just so it comes in this way, and I have to translate. So just give me a second. Any ability, every ability is available to every being. Just as some physical bodies are sometimes they're using predisposed to certain athletic ability, to singing ability, to sound, to music, to play music. Any and all physical humans have the ability to do any of it. Some have a more innate talent, they're saying. Your ability to regenerate energetically your physical body is easy for you, as as speaking to the dead ones is easy for this one. It is easy to intend to share this ability, is to focus the vibrational frequency through you to connect to another. This intention opens, in a sense, a portal of connection. The enhancing, the awakening of the ability in another is solely up to them. The ritual, the seventh ray of ritual and order and ceremony, supports, enhances this belief, this receptiveness, this activation in another. For you, it is to understand that your intention and the focus is where you stop and start. There is no ability or responsibility for the activation of the ability within another.
I get that. I completely understand what you just said.
It's so deep in this that I don't know what I've said. It's me. It's not anybody speaking through me. I'm translating, but I don't know what I'm saying. It's just it comes out, and then I don't know what just said. I'm gonna have to listen to all this. Okay, good. Good. Woof. Okay.
Well, I just want to thank them all, and I'll talk to them later through meditation.
All right. They are Yeah, they are. Expressing its gratitude, love, honor. Friendship, support. Without beginning or end to you.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whew. Holy smokes.
Oh, well.
That was pretty good. That was really good.
That was fantastic.
That was fascinating. Wow. I mean, geez, you have said before, like, if I just say I did these readings, if I was one of these people, right, I just did these readings and I just said it was me, right? This is just me. There's not spirit guides, there's not dead people, whatever. I'm just this brilliant. Just get on here and say, here's your answer. I'm like, so weird. Like, I would be a genius. Like, there's no way. Oh my gosh.
Oh, but
I would love to take credit. I would love to take credit. It was really cool. That was really cool. I am gonna go watch this as soon as it converts.